Hi Gemini, this is Eileen with your June 2020 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you've got some interesting combinations of cards here for June. You've got some good cards. You've got the High Priestess, you have the Star card, King of Cups, you've got the Four of Wands, but you also have the Seven of Swords, indicating someone may be trying to cheat you or be dishonest with you. Five of Cups alongside of that. Seven of Wands, someone challenging you in some way or another. You're starting out with the Eight of Cups card, the Eight of Cups, and this is a general reading. Some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. Now with the Eight of Cups, this is about moving on from a situation that no longer serves your purposes well. The cups do typically relate to the water signs, and they relate to feelings, emotions, romance, love. This could have to do with, a romantic relationship that's over or that's ending now, because it may have been something that was good at one time for you and it lost its luster. Maybe you were enjoying yourself with this person and maybe with other friends and all, and it just isn't there for you anymore. You feel like you've outgrown this situation. You're ready to move on. Now, in some cases, this could be a work situation. Maybe it's a job you were at that at one time things were going well, the money was good, you enjoyed your co-workers, but at some point, it's like you outgrew it. You realize you learned a lot. You have a lot of new skills now, knowledge, experience. Maybe you feel you can get better money someplace else, like there's something better for you out over the horizon. And if you look in the distance, you see the sun is coming up over the mountains there. So there is something better for you to go to. And the person is not fearful. They're calm, they're confident, they're looking out over the horizon, deciding where they're going next. And you're doing the right thing, because it's better once you realize something is no longer serving your purposes, whatever it is, whether it's a relationship, some work situation, a living arrangement, and move on when you're aware of it, because then you're staying on your path better and doing really what you're supposed to be doing in your life, because there's another step for you. There's another stage going forward that you're growing into now. Next card, this is that Seven of Swords. This is about someone trying to cheat you, or maybe someone already has cheated you in some way. This could relate to personal relationships with someone that you thought was your friend, or maybe you were dating this person and they turned out to be very dishonest and not loyal in any way. This could be somebody in a workplace, in a business transaction, that either has tried to cheat you, did cheat you in some way. This person cheats other people. They're not honest. They live their life this way. And they just feel like they're getting away with something. Every time they cheat someone, do something dishonest, as far as they're concerned, they got away with it. They're okay, they're pleased with themselves. That's how they live, to get away with things. That's what I'm getting from this person. So if you recognize, and I believe you will recognize who this is if you have this energy around you, and by this time you would know there's nothing good to be had from this person, that you're better off not associating with them if you have a choice. Next card you have is Five of Cups. This is about getting your feelings hurt, and this could even tie in with the Seven of Swords here, with being kind of unhappy about a situation, and possibly even with the Eight of Cups. But the Eight of Cups, you're confident about where you're going now. This is about having your feelings hurt. This could be even friends hurting your feelings, or relatives. Maybe you feel like they were blaming you for something, or being critical of you about something, or maybe you feel like they left you out. Maybe they were getting together and socializing with each other and they didn't include you. It could be anything like that. This is a passing thing. This is nothing that's going to be lasting and lasting. But if I'm feeling, in some cases, it's related to the Seven of Swords character. That may be someone that you thought was your friend, and then you found out they're not your friend at all. They're very dishonest, just looking out for themselves. It could be somebody you were dating, and then it comes to becomes very clear to you that this person is not who you had hoped they were, who they pretended to be early on. But to me, I believe the truth will set you free. When you know what somebody's really about, then you can make your plans. You detach from that person and move on, and or a situation, whatever it is, you can make better decisions for yourself when you see things clearly. Next card you have is King of Cups. The cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. King of Cups is someone who has worked hard and done well for himself, and he gets to live a good life. He might get to enjoy certain luxuries, whether they're small luxuries or big luxuries, and he's kind of in a mood for having fun. He wants to have some playtime, some enjoyment. He does not want to be a workaholic. Now, you could be embodying the traits and emotions of the King of Cups in the month of June. So this might be you wanting to have a good time after all the work you've done, and maybe you just want to be playful. Maybe you want to travel, have a good time, have a little vacation time or something. And now, otherwise, this might be someone around you in the month of June who could be looking at you and be attracted to you and wanting to get to know you better. And he's in that kind of playful mood, but he's successful. He does well for himself. And so if you're single and you're looking, you might want to be open, be receptive. This person looks like they would be noticing you somewhere. It could be around where you work or where you go or wherever you live. It could be through a friend or something that you meet this person. I just feel like they'll be around you in some way and observing you and be very drawn to you. They'll be very attracted to you. They might start joking around and being kind of playful with you. This person wants to have a good time, and they've got money to have a good time with. You could go someplace nice and then have an enjoyable date with that person if you were going out with them. So this could be a potential really good person to have a relationship with, where you would just about be guaranteed of having a lot of enjoyable times. Next card you have is the Ten of Wands. Wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they relate to the area of work and career, progress. Ten of Wands is saying that maybe you've been working really hard and you're exhausted and wondering, when can you finally take a break and have a rest? So you might be working and going to school, or maybe you work at a job, then you have family responsibilities on top of that, or just some kind of burdens that you feel burdened with. It may not even be from your job. A lot of people are at home right now. You might be burdened because you feel you have a lot of financial responsibilities, and a lot of people aren't working their usual jobs right now, so they don't have all the money they're used to having. So it could just be undue burdens that are on you. But you're very strong. You've been down this road before, and you're going to keep going. You're not going to give up, and you will get to your destination. You'll get to where you need to get to. But the advice of this card is just to give yourself some time to rest. Try to delegate responsibilities. Don't worry too much. Try to streamline things for yourself. Try to add balance to your life in whatever way you can. Next card you have is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is about having a happy celebration, maybe with family, loved ones, maybe with a romantic partner. You might actually have somebody could be proposing marriage to you, or just proposing their love to you in the month of June. A lot of people get married in June. Or there might be you might be attending one of those kind of celebrations with friends or family. That might be a marriage or an anniversary party or something like that. Or it just might be a small celebration just with your romantic partner or family or close friends, or something that you're enjoying yourself. Now, I do feel there's some real romance here for some Geminis in the month of June. You're going to have someone around you that is truly feeling committed to you. They want to be with you. They feel like they've searched long enough. They found the person they want to be with in you. And so someone could be proposing marriage, or just proposing their love for you, or just showing you, making it clear to you, you're the one they want to be with, and they're going to be there for you to show you that they'll be there. They might want to move in together or something. Whatever it is, I do feel this is a relationship from a previous lifetime where you and this person were together very close, and it was a happy love relationship, and it'll be that way again this time around too. So either you already have been seeing this person, or you might meet them in June or thereabouts. And again, it's a general reading, so some cards may resonate with you while others do not. Next card is the High Priestess. This is a major arcana card, the High Priestess. And this is, now first of all, the High Priestess, this card will enable you to have sharper intuition in the month of June. And with the High Priestess card, it's talking about things going on under the surface that you're not completely clear about. There might be something in your workplace that you don't know about yet. Now, sometimes these changes could be changes that could help you and benefit you. I'm feeling for some Geminis, this has to do with work opportunities. You may have applied for a job, or you might be working for a company already, and they might be talking about elevating your position or giving you more responsibilities. If it's jobs you've applied for, there might be something going on under the surface that benefits you, where they're choosing you for that job. I'm also feeling on the romantic level that that could benefit you, and coincidentally it's right next to this Four of Wands card, where there's someone who could be either a secret admirer or someone that you've started getting to know, getting acquainted with, or dating, who's much more interested in you than what they have let on yet. So as the time is going by, you're going to find out this person is really looking at you like you might be that right person for them. And I like that it's alongside that Four of Wands card too. Now, the next card you have is the Seven of Wands, and this is about holding your position, someone challenging you, and the wands do typically relate to work, career, that type of thing. This could be in the workplace where you've got competition. You might be self-employed. That's what I'm getting for some of you, that you're self-employed and there's a lot of competition out there for the same business you want. But you're holding your ground and you're being strong. You're not the person's not being fearful. They're being firm and steady. Or if you work at a company, you might have other people being competitive towards you. I feel like there's a lot of jealousy here toward you. There are others who want what you have. They see your status in life, in your work, whatever it is, and they want what you have, and they feel like they haven't gotten there yet. They're not where, they don't have what you have. You've got something special, some special qualities they don't possess, and they don't like it. They feel like they're lacking in certain areas when they look at you and compare themselves to you. So they're jealous, and they would like to drag you down in the mud in one way or another, but they can't do it. You're being very firm and strong and confident, and you're rising above it. So, you know, this is nothing new to you. You've been down this road before in some shape or form, and you will prevail. Next card you have is the Hanging, what they call this, the Hanging Man. A lot of decks call it the Hangman. This is a major arcana card here. And the Hangman is about being in a holding pattern for a little while, maybe towards the end of June. You might be waiting on some change to take place. In some cases, you might be waiting to relocate. You might be waiting to rent a new place to live or to buy a place. Or maybe you're selling a place and you're waiting for all that to go through. It could be a job. You're waiting on a job either to start back up again, or maybe you've applied for a job and you're waiting to find out if you have it, or that kind of thing. I do get something about moving. Some people are relocating. You're waiting and waiting on something. You might be waiting on some money that's due you to come in, and then you're making that change and moving or something. So this is not a bad place to be. You see, the person's hanging upside down, but they're not suffering. It's a good opportunity to look at where you've been, where you are now, and where you want to go. So you can be objective about your life and make decisions and make choices. Weigh your options. Decide, is this the path you want to be on, or do you want to make some changes now and tweak it a little bit? So it is a good place to be because you're not being rushed. A lot of times in life, you're being rushed to make a decision, to do something, to make a move quickly, and you don't even get to think about it very much. With this, you've got time to survey the area, make your decisions, and proceed in a way that you're comfortable, like, okay, this is the way I want to go. Then you end on the Star card. This is another major arcana card. This is a wonderful card to end your reading on. The Star is offering its healing light, its healing energy to your life, whether you have had relationship problems, financial problems, whatever it is, your health. The star wants to offer its healing light and guide you to a better way of life. Also going forward, that's not a bad card to have after the Hanging Man too. And so this is a wonderful card about hope, about the future, about going forward throughout the year, going forward in your life, where there's a lot more hope there than what you may have thought for yourself. You may have felt like the rug got pulled out from under you and felt just disillusioned. I'm getting that for some people. That just came floated into my head, that some Geminis just feel disillusioned, almost like, yeah, you got the rug pulled out from under you, and it's like, you know, like what happened? And the star wants to guide you to prosperity, to healing, to love, to a better way of life. Now, I do feel also that some Geminis, you're going to be feeling good about your life anyway by the end of June. Whether you're in a relationship or not, you're going to be celebrating yourself, who you are, the person you've become over time. Because some of you are really going to be feeling like you're just being your true self from your heart and soul. And that's what we're put on earth to be. And a lot of times it's easy to lose track of that because you get caught up in life and all the demands of life. And, you know, it's like if you go back and try to remember who you were when you were a little kid, what was in your heart and soul, and give that to yourself. You know, don't wait on other people to give you what you've always wanted in your heart and soul. Make up your mind you'll give it to yourself. And the more you do that from the inside out, from your own inner being, your heart and soul, the more you feel fulfilled within yourself, and the more you can appreciate all the good in the world and all the good you have and all that you have to be grateful for. And when you're in that consciousness, the universe delivers more for you to be grateful for, and more abundance and prosperity into your life. But that's a wonderful card to end on, the star. Now, this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. What I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen. If you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And check your rising and moon sign videos too, because there might be something that resonates with you in one of those. Also, feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Gemini for the month of June? I'm going to fan these out. What is your message for Gemini for the month of June? Okay, this says waves of prosperity. I like that. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Waves of prosperity, new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. That's a wonderful message. I like that. Okay, and then next I'm going to pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen. So angels, what is your message for Gemini for the month of June? What is your message for Gemini for June? What's your message for Gemini? Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle, and I'm going to fan these out. What is your message for Gemini for June? Okay, here we go. This says, Omega, victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. That's wonderful. I like both of these. These are great messages. Omega, victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Wonderful messages here. And last but not least, I'm going to pick one card from the Angel Answers Oracle card deck by Radleigh Valentine. So think of whatever question, issue, situation you've had on your mind lately that you would like an answer for. And let's see what the angels have to say for that. This is the Angel Answers deck. Okay, angels, what is your message for Gemini for June? What's your message for Gemini? Okay, I'm going to fan these out next. and pick one of these. Okay, and you just have your question in your mind, and we'll see what it says. Okay, this says within the next few weeks. So whatever your question was, this says within the next few weeks. Okay, and again, it's a general reading, so some cards may resonate with you while others do not. Okay, Gemini, well, I hope you've enjoyed your reading for June. Oh, and happy birthday. I forgot to say that. This is your birthday time, too. Happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful year going forward with lots of prosperity and love. Okay. Well, check your rising moon sign videos. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful June. Happy birthday, and we'll talk again soon.